Well, hello and good afternoon, my wee Chinas. How are yous? Well, alright. Good. On my second day off. Back to work tomorrow. For a week. For 6 days. And then I'm off for about 7. So, that's not too bad, is it? Good. Right, what am I going to rant about today? I'm going to try and keep it a little bit light-hearted today. If possible. Little rant today, as I'm on the lens up today. I'm feeling a wee bit a titter of a cold, just a little titter. Don't ask where that came from. Just don't. It's safe not to. Right. What's bugging me? Not a lot. There's a surprise, eh? Alright. I see. The missing child Madeleine McCann is back in the news again. Apparently, and allegedly, I've got to say that, there is new claims that Madeleine could be over in America. It's quite tough. Wasn't expecting that really. Poor Madeleine. I still can't help. I spoke about this before. Mid last year? Yeah, that's good enough for me. I'm sorry, but I still hold the parents responsible for what's happened to Madeleine. What parent or parents would leave a child, especially of that age, on their own? Okay, they may have had someone pop in now and again and just check up, make sure that they're all right. But especially, why? That's crazy. You know, children nowadays, you take your child out with you and within a blink of an eye they're disappeared halfway up the street somewhere, or out the gate, or across the road, but to go out to socialise and leave children or child in a bedroom on their own without any supervision whatsoever, babysitters, whatever you want to call it. Madness. I think it's been a couple of years now, a year and a half, since Madeleine's disappeared, and there's still not any positive news about her. Sorry, but it's not looking too good, is it? And I've tried to think how the parents, what happened that night, why those circumstances that the child had left. But I'm sorry, the whole responsibility lies with the parents. I strongly believe that. Yes, of course, they will regret what's happened, and they will look back and ask themselves, why did I do this, or why did that happen, and all the rest of it. It's quite a difficult thing to talk about as well, without upsetting somebody. But hey, yeah, you know me, I'm always upsetting somebody or other. I would like to think that Madeleine's still out there somewhere, but the longer this goes on, the harder that is to accept. But I just thought I'd talk about that for a little while. I won't talk about the what's happening over in the Arabic Arabic areas. Yeah, well, I've not done this for a wee while, eh? Right, okay, because we all know what's happening over there. Well done, Egypt, and the people of Egypt. I hope you get what you've worked hard for. It's just spreading throughout the whole Middle East, isn't it? But we just need to see how it goes. So hey, if you want to change government, well, maybe that's the way to do things, eh? Peacefully, of course. Yeah, I can just see our two leaders of this country. I wonder what they would do in a situation like this. Would they go run and hide in their gardens or something like that? Oh, the implications of that. Nah. Is our government that bad? Well, that's debatable, isn't it? The Welfare Rights Bill. Yep, I did speak about that. It's good. It's about time that was changed, because there are far too many people dodging going out to work and living off the government, living off the taxpayers, moi, and yourselves. Not good. Yeah. It's difficult to start a new job after being unemployed for a while. You worry about rent, you worry about this, and you worry about council tax, you worry about power, how you're going to pay this and all the rest of it. Yes, it is a worrying thing, but sometimes you've just got to take the plunge. Look at me, I'm forever taking the plunge. Right, on a light-hearted note, I've got some interesting, if not useless, inventions. Thanks to Kaz for digging us up last time I was through. The night that she had found these. Absolutely hilarious. So I thought I'd mention a few. There are actually 20 of them. Couldn't memorise the list. Yeah, the old mind's going. It's gone, folks. It's gone. Don't you hate adverts? Everywhere you go in life, adverts. And I digress. Radio, TV, papers, adverts. Could you imagine the world without adverts? Like say on buses and vans, and I think it would be just so plain and boring, isn't it? And then we've got the subliminal. The subliminal. Is that it? The subliminal. I did say it. I did. The subliminal. The adverts that you're not aware of, just sink into your head sort of advert. You know what I mean? But anyway, getting back to the craziest, useless inventions. Non-stick sellotape. What flimming good is that? Going to pass through that sellotape. Well, I've not got the right stuff, but I've got this non-stick sellotape. Will that do? No. The one I had a wee giggle with last week, and I mentioned it last week, was the black highlighter pen. What good is that? Come on, think about it. Everything's written in white. Everything's written in black on a white background. A black highlighter pen? You'd be bloody scoring things out, wouldn't you? A glow-in-the-dark torch. A glow-in-the-dark torch? Well, that would be handy, wouldn't it? Or how about glow-in-the-dark sunglasses? Who puts sunglasses on at night time when it's pitch black? Who? Tell me. Any posers out there who might just do that? I love this one. The inflatable anchor. Could you imagine the British Navy having inflatable anchors? Who thinks these stuff up? These actually exist, apparently. They do. I done a search last night and there they were. Smooth sandpaper. Could you imagine a joiner going to work and checking his bag, his tool bag, and looking for sandpaper? Oh shit, I've only got smooth sandpaper left. What's that going to sand down? Not a lot, is it? Waterproof. Here's one. A waterproof sponge. Darling, I'm just going for a bath. Yes, remember the waterproof sponges up there? That could go together with, I'll make you a cup of tea with our waterproof tea bags. Waterproof tea bags. I wonder if there's much flavour in them, eh? What else have we got? An adapter for a solar power calculator. Let me think about this one. Solar power, the sun. So why the fuck does it need a battery? Or an AC adapter? Why? There must be wee people sitting in an office somewhere saying, I think I'll invent this. Scary, isn't it? Fireproof matches. Do they actually work? Could you imagine that? Matches? God, when I was growing up, that's all you see was boxes of matches, and as a kid we used to go and buy our fags and box of matches as well. You hardly ever see them now. It's all these cheap nasty lighters that's going about, isn't it? But I believe there are some matches out there, cooking matches, matches that cook. Well, there you go. That's alright, I'm not going to bother making the dinner tonight, I'll just get the matches to cook. Cooking matches. Love it! Here's one, here's a brilliant, my favourite. The silent alarm clock, yet again, mentioned that last week, absolutely brilliant. I'm actually going to buy one of those, just, I was going to say, to see how it sounds. Silent alarm clock, get it? Doesn't make any fucking noise. Yes, I'm reading this off the laptop. Yeah. Oh, funny enough, I was going to print it off. Put the drivers on the laptop for the printer. No power going to the bloody printer, so my printer is knackered. So, moi needs a new printer. Oh, there's Robbie's Robbie on. I know a right Robbie fan on Twitter. She's Robbie Daft. What else have we got? Oh, here's one. I find it quite humorous because of the type of work that I do. A pedal powered wheelchair. Yeah, that's what I thought as well. Alright, here we go. A Braille driver's instruction manual. Who thinks these up? Come on, people! Oh, here's one for the card cheats out there. Double-sided playing cards. That would totally rule out the poker face, wouldn't it? Yeah, it certainly would. And there's that old common one. You must have heard this one before. An ejector seat for a helicopter. Oh, we're going down. Use the ejector seats. Kind of talking about losing the heat. Nah. And the rest of your stuff. See, I had to read some of them off. Right. The memory's definitely not that great. So I thought I'd share that with you. What a great expression that is. I want to share this. I want to share this with you. Yeah, where did that come from? Yeah, must have came from the Americans. You know how much they love to share. Yeah, the Americans. Yeah, their missiles, their tanks, their cruise missiles and their jets when they're bombing the shit out of some small poor country. You know, the American bullies. That's how I see the American government. Yeah, they actually took credit for the Mubarak buggering off. They actually stole the limelight. Can you believe it? But that is typical Americans, through and through. Oh aye, we'll just take the credit for this and we'll boast about it. American government, assholes. Right, that's it today. Very different vlog, I thought. I thought I would do one before I return to work, so there you have it. So I'll speak to you all later. Sophie, hi babe. I will come and see you next weekend because I'm off on holiday. Okie doke. And I'll see your mum and your dad and everybody else there. Okie doke. Until now, I'll speak to you all later, Chinas. See you on Facebook, and if not Facebook, I'll see you on Twitter. Ta-ra. Bye. Cheerio, Chinas. Get me out of here.